Hi boys and girls, Miss Pickowitz here with your Thursday flicks, writing, language arts, all that stuff kind of lesson. Basically, we're going to be working on our letter, sound, and writing a new letter. We've worked on T last week. Tuesday and Wednesday we worked on B, uppercase B, lowercase b, and the sound that B makes. B says B, bear. B, ball. And we worked on T last week. T says T, turtle. T, tiger. Now we're going to do the letter F. F says F. You got to put your teeth on your bottom lip. F says F. Fish. Funny. Friday. So, we're going to practice writing the F today. And we are going to read Fifi Feret's Flute and make a F circle map. Yesterday, you colored your friendly frog puppet. So today we will color and cut and glue the pictures that start with an F. And we will practice writing our uppercase F also on this page. And if you forgot, it's okay. I'll remind you at the end. No worries. So, let's first do a little writing. Practice writing the F. And then we'll read our story and come up with some F words. And then you can work on your F papers. So when we make the uppercase F, we're going to start at the skyline. All our uppercase letters are going to go from the skyline to the grass line. So we're going to start at the skyline. We're going to make a stick. Start at the skyline, go down to the grass line. Make a stick like you do for a T, like when you start your uppercase B. And an F is easy because it's two other little sticks. And they're going to go to the side. So you're going to make one on the skyline, go out a little bit, and then make a shorter one on the plane line. And that's F. So easy. Finger space, let's do it again. Start at the skyline, go down to the grass line, and stop. Go to the skyline, make a little line across the top, and then go to the plane line and make a shorter line on the plane line. And that's F. F, 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 F. So easy. Finger space. Start at the skyline, go down to the grass line, and stop. Little line across the skyline, and an even littler line across the plane line. Now I'm going to put mine down, and I'm going to write two more, and I'm going to finger space, and I'm going to make a line from the skyline to the grass line, a little line across the skyline, and a little line across the plane line. Finger space, skyline, go all the way down to the grass line, make a line across the skyline, and make a line across the plane line. And there's your F's. We made 1, 2, 3 together, 2 more makes 4, and 5. So we just wrote uppercase F 5 times. So great job, boys and girls. And then you can erase it with a paper towel or a napkin or a tissue so that we can write on it next time. And then we're going to start our F book, Fifi Feret's Flute, because F says f, f, f. Very good. Fifi Feret is written by, the author is Samantha Berger, and it's illustrated by, the illustrator who drew the pictures is Anne Kennedy. When Fifi Feret was 5 years old, her father gave her a flute. Now, while I'm reading, I want you to listen for all the words that start with F. Fifi Feret loved her flute. She played it for her family. She played it in the forest. She played it in fields of flowers. One day, Fifi was playing her flute by the river. Suddenly, the flute fell from Fifi's hands. The flute floated far, far away, and Fifi ran after it. The flute floated past Frog, who was catching flies. "Follow that flute!" yelled Fifi. The flute floated past Fawn, who was nibbling ferns. "Follow that flute!" yelled Fifi and Frog. The flute floated past Fox, who was eating figs. "Follow that flute!" yelled Fifi, Frog, and Fawn. The flute floated past Flamingo, who was fluffing her feathers. "Follow that flute!" yelled Fifi, Frog, Fawn, and Fox. Fifi, Frog, Fawn, Fox, and Flamingo ran fast, but the flute floated faster. "Oh no, it's floating toward the falls!" Fifi cried. Fifi feared her flute would be lost forever. Oh, Miss Picklett's skipping a page. There we go. All of a sudden, Fish leapt from the water. She grabbed the flute right before it fell down the falls. Fifi was so happy to have her flute back, but Fifi was even happier to have such fabulous friends. And that's the end. If you want to, you can pause it and you can see how many pictures, words, things you can find that start with the letter F in this picture. You can say them out loud to your mom or dad or whoever's with you, or you can put them on your circle map. We got an F cheer. There's a little poem with a bunch of F words in it. Let's see how many F words are in this. F is for ferret. F is for flute. F is for flower, feather, and fruit. F is for frog, friend and French fries. F is for fox and fireflies. Hooray for F, big and small, the most fantastic, fabulous letter of all. So this is the F cheer. I am going to count the F words. Let's see. 4, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 words start with the letter F in the F cheer. So if you want to make a circle F map, you can. It's very easy to make. Just put the uppercase F, lowercase f in the middle, draw a circle around it, and then draw a circle on your whole paper. And you can write some F words in your circle map. So I remember, what'd she play? She played a flute. So flute starts with a letter F. What's her name? Fifi. Yes, Fifi starts with the letter F. And what were some of her friends? She had Frog. Frog starts with an F. Fish. Yes, Fish found the flute. Good job. Yep, Fox helped too. So see, that's just a few, and you just write them in your circle map. Or your adult won't have to write them for you. You tell them to your adult, and they can write them in the circle map for you. So that's an F circle map. And then you are going to do your Fox Huff and Puff paper. So cut out all these pictures on the side. Right here, cut all these out. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So that means 6 of these pictures start with an F. So if the word starts with an F, you're going to glue it in the box. Does the number 5 start with F? Yes, it would get glued in the box. Very good. Does fox start with the letter F? Yes, so you glue it in another box. And that's how you would do this paper. And of course you can color it when you're done. And of course what goes at the top, I think it's covered by my staple, but there's that word at the top, N-A-M-E. Make sure you write your name. Then when you're done with that, you're going to do your uppercase F paper. Write your name, N-A-M-E. Trace all the F's, write F on your own where the black dot is, and then trace over the words and finish the sentences. Your sentences start with a capital letter and end with this black dot, which is a period. F is for fan. F is for fish. So you'll trace your words and you can color those pictures when you're done. And those are your F papers for today. And of course, you do your name practice. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Bye, boys and girls.